being able to find places where you can enjoy the life away from the city. So then, yeah, guys, this is the next morning. You have to wake up and be here by 6 to enjoy this boat cruise. We did find another family that we were sharing the boat with. It was Mr. Nkubane, the name of this driver. I'm gonna search again his name. Yeah, but I think it's Mr. Nkubane Buffet. Apologies, I'm gonna write it here if I forget his name. But he was very well a guide with much knowledge of the area. We did learn a lot about the wetlands, the animals you do find in the sea, or the lake which connects to the sea here. Yeah, we did enjoy this boat cruise. They provided us with some snacks, biltong, some simmer chips, also some cold drinks just to enjoy ourselves. And you know, guys, South Africa, they love biltong, so whenever you're gonna travel to South Africa, they're gonna be giving you biltong, especially in such places. But then, yeah, guys, this is the lovely area of Nibela. Umlando kwale ndawo kwaNibela, there were caves and there were people who used to live here kwaliwa, and people were called Nibela Paula to take this place from a certain group of people which were natives of this land. Umlando bathi babaleka, they went inside the caves and they never came out. So I wonder abantu balana bazothini when it comes to the history of this area. But then, yeah, guys, when you drive further along, closer to St. Lucia, you do get to see the lovely hippos. These are the hippos. This is where they enjoy their morning swims. And as they go at night, hippos do come out of the water. They enjoy the grass and the inland. And during the day, they love being inside the water, and they spend most of their times in the water. So when the water is calm like this, it's not advisable to come and swim inside here. One, because there's also crocodiles. Crocodiles can finish you within a second in such water if they do catch you. When it comes to hippos, they say you must swim side by side if you are being chased by a hippo. Even on land, when a hippo is chasing you, you must run side by side because they tend to run or chase you in a straight line. If they miss you, they have to do a U-turn. And how they swim, it's also mostly by jumping straight in a straight line just to attack whoever they're attacking, or if they are fighting crocodiles. So these are just some of the safety measures you learn about hippos when you come to such areas. And also because I do have family in a place called Ntlabane. Ntlabane is near Richards Bay, so we do have hippos in Ntlabane, which is a lake close by, and it also connects to Richards Bay Sea. So yeah, we learned a lot about safety measures because it's a rural area, and hippos tend to just pass in the rural areas with the rural communities, and some people have been sadly attacked by hippos. Even cars, they tend to think it's just cows passing by. They drive too close to the hippo at night, and because hippos don't like light, they end up attacking the cars. And if this thing charges at the car really gets damaged, and if you are not lucky on that day, you might end up dying even though you're inside the car. That's how strong and powerful they are. But then, yeah, guys, I'm just gonna keep quiet for a few seconds and just let you enjoy the mother nature, the beauty of this area. Please do remember to like, subscribe, comment down, and ask anything you need to ask regarding making this trip. So I said the total price of this trip was just over 7,000 rands. 3,200 was for the accommodation, and 4,000 was for the activities that we did here when it comes to such boat cruises and rides, enjoying Mother Nature. We also did a night ride in Isazobona. You're still gonna see the night ride whereby we learned a lot about animals, about trees that are found in the Lake Nibela area. When it comes to animals, obviously we couldn't find the Big Five here because the Big Five is specifically in Ihluhluwe. If you want to book to Ihluhluwe, you can book with the lodge. They do provide you the vehicle to go there and the game drives, and they plan everything for you. It's an extra cost. So if you want to enjoy crocodiles and also being in Lake Nibela, you're able to book here. And if you also want to take a drive to Ehluhluwe Game Reserve, you are able to book here. They will prepare everything when it comes to accommodation and also transportation to take you to Ehluhluwe and back to this area, because it's very close to each other. It's less than 15 kilometers away. So this is a good place to book and enjoy your love, especially romanticize in such an area. Just imagine, my face, you are sleeping in a nice peaceful area, you are just hearing the birds chirping, and now you are hearing those sweet sounds, and you are indeed enjoying the nights together with romantic candles in such an area. So this is just peace and quiet, my face. Do enjoy such places, do take your partners in such places, do engage in such places, do find romantic in enjoying such spaces. It helps sparken the love and relationship with your partner. Don't be stuck in not spoiling your partner, and also they must also spoil you. It must not always be a guy who has to take the woman and cough out money just to make them happy. The woman can also do the same. But then yeah, guys, but it's just enjoy. So what you are seeing here, guys, it's a lodge that has shut down, but it shut down during a COVID. So if you're interested in maybe buying this place and actually revamping it, you may be able to do so, because it's currently not owned by anyone. It's just left here. So as you can see, Uguti in a corner, there's accommodation that's available, but you can see Uguti, the bush has been covering the area up because no one is taking care of the area. So I just decided, Uguti, let me show you guys this area. Maybe someone somewhere watching and interested in investing in tourism sector in this area, you are able to maybe try and get information on how to buy the area. But then yeah, guys, another thing about this boat cruise, especially early in the morning, it tends to make you sleepy. When everyone after an hour here was sleeping because the water is just calm, the fresh morning wind, everyone wanted to sleep. I can't sleep in the middle of water. You know, us black people are a bit paranoid when it comes to water. But then people are sleeping on this boat cruise. I think it's maybe the effect of water, the calmness, the smooth driving from Babungubane here. So we did enjoy more bird seeing. Unfortunately, we didn't see any crocodiles, but you know, crocodiles love doing sunbathing in such lands. As you can see here, these birds, they tend to also eat from the crocodile's mouth just to take out some of the dirt from their mouth and so on. So we are learning a lot about different animals and species that are available in the area, and also just being exposed to the beauty of such areas. Another thing we learned about this lake, Utiwa, it's less than 3 meters deep. So if you fall here, you're not going to be maybe lost in a certain way, because the ground is nearby. And just a few years ago, there was a drought, and actually this whole area was drought driven. Utiwa Dilani was just sand without water because of the droughts they faced in the area. So as a result, even that lodge I showed you guys over there, it ended up shutting down because of the drought. So what I'm showing you guys there, if you look on top of that mountain, that's where we are living. That's our shallots. If you are going all the right direction, there are various shallots up until the reception area, which you can't even see in the screen right now. So we have to walk from this shallot, go down by foot, uzofika ngasemanzini, and just travel along until you reach Charlotte's lap or the reception area. So it is quite far if you're gonna be booking, and they're gonna give you the further Charlotte away from the reception. So yeah, perfect. So this, where you see the boats there, that's where the reception area is. So you can see the distance you have to walk from La Tulapa, where I showed you guys. So I was just trying to show you the distance. This is how much you walk if you want to go and have breakfast. This is how much you walk if you're going to have late dinner. Unless you're going to take your car and drive inside the area, Nakona, which is a zigzag drive inside. But then it's also good to take those walks and maybe enjoy the lovely nature. It's actually beautiful to walk here at night. It's a bit scary though if you are not familiar with rural areas, if you're not familiar being around such places. But for me it was a walk in a park because such dense bushes I'm used to, because we also grew up in such areas. We also visited family who lives in such areas. So as a black man, you are exposed to such things and you are not really scared. You also know the dangers of such areas. You also know the beauty of such areas because even as kids, when we went to maybe herd the kettles and there were such bushes, we used to leave in the morning and come back at night because we understood in such areas you're gonna have a lot of variety of access to food, things like fruits, amajinjol, amahlaya. You'd find berries in such areas. If you are lacking in some of the bushes, they do have things like mangoes or strawberries. So we do enjoy, or we were having access to such areas. You have things like amaguava in such areas. You also have that thing that makes amarula. There was a lot of that thing. I forget the English name, but you know the tree that makes amarula. Monkeys tend to eat on it or eat it a lot, and they end up drunk. Us humans, we make amarula and we tend to drink amarula and end up drunk. So you'd find a lot of the amarula tree here, which is available in Lake Nibela. So yeah, Bafethu, as you can see the beauty and the view from the reception area. They do have a swimming pool whereby you can just swim, look at the lovely view of this lake and enjoy the love and tranquility they provide in these places. Another thing, Bafethu, shout out to people who are working here. They did hire such a young crew. I was happy to see young people working here. There was Mr. Mgambi, which happens to be someone who is quite a close relative to where I'm from by my mother's side. So Mr. Mgambi, he does the game drives at night. I did enjoy some chats and learning and sharing some experiences of the areas that we were fond or new together, and the mysteries of those rural areas. Because when I told my girlfriend there is a dam in this rural area, it's called this, and it has a certain thing that does things to people if you swim in it, and to find someone who was able to back my claims was actually satisfying. So shout out to Mr. Mgambi. Do take those night drives. He's well educated when it comes to the plants life that they do have here, the animal life and experiences, and maybe teaching you guys about the different animals they do have in this area. So do those night drives. So then guys, so this is the area I was speaking about. So you're able to see chairs, sit outside and watch the beautiful view. Lana, we were having breakfast. It was just after 11 we came from the night drive, and the following day we had the Valentine's lunch. As you can see, we had the lamb shank with some vegetables, and that it's the beef fillets with the mashi, which was actually a good 9 out of 10. Lamb shank and I was also superb. I did taste it from the girlfriend, and I'll also give it a 9 or a 10 out of 10. The food was fantastic. We enjoyed the dessert. They did provide us a full menu whereby you have a starter and so on. So yeah guys, this is the night drive that we took with Mr. Mkambi. This is the night of Valentine's Day. One thing you have to prepare when you're taking this night drive, you have to have something for mosquitoes. Bring a blanket to cover your legs if you're wearing shorts. Do have something to spray on your skin just to avoid the mosquito bites. So besides the mosquito, this is a lovely drive. To see some stars, sightseeing. You are able to have some drinks there. If you party Mr. Mkambi is going to give you enough time just to bond with your loved one, take pictures, and learn about certain animals that you do find in the area, because the drive goes around the area. As you can see, it's just the road and everything is trees above, under, side by side. So yeah guys, Do be prepared if you are coming here. You're gonna enjoy such places. You're gonna enjoy Mother Nature, and you're gonna be seeing animals and learning about trees, plants, and extra safety measures and things they do provide here. They do have a place to play mini golf. They do have a place just to chill with the family at night and watch the stars. But it's always best to come with the person who works here taking these game drives, because you don't want to be stuck here and lost in the bushes alone. When it comes to people who hike, they do have boards that show the directions where you're going. So there are actual safety measures, because if you are here and even if you have your cell phone without the Wi-Fi, you are in trouble if you don't know the area. So it's always advisable to go with someone who knows the area, someone who understands geography and is able to track back to the reception area if you're gonna be hiking in this area. Another thing I found interesting is the fact that this area, they do have some caves which dates back 100 years ago. They do have paintings on the rocks inside the caves and so on, but we didn't go there because Imafet Mina and caves, when you're a black person, you don't relate very well when it comes to caves. Sinasazi ukuthi ama-cave mafethu ukuhlala iy'khonkwane laphana, only powerful Nyangas and Sangomas go in caves and are able to make it out alive. So especially in this area, because Otlhlu is close to Jozini, or Jozini are close to Womankos, and the history of Mankos at Jozini, Mhlabealingana. But you don't want to be going in caves you don't understand in this area. As you'll end up being another number lost inside the cave. Now usuyabhoka ke hambe usufika ngaphupha ufuna abantu bakini bezokulanda in these caves, ungazi ukuthi uyaphi in caves you don't know. But then if you are interested in studying such places, wenze archaeology nobani bani, then be my guest. Do check this place out, go in these such areas and learn about maybe the history of the area and who were the native owners of this area. So do check this place out. So this is the last night of the morning. We are leaving the place. As you can see, I'm just taking this video. That's the gates on the blind mirror there. We are heading away from Nibela Lake Lodge. I am going to be driving like 5 hours to Peter Maritzburg now, but then I'm gonna go Emakaya Kubogama in an area known as Wesakamtetwa. That's where my mother is from. I need to see my family members for Iskashana, and also take my woman to such areas just to show her Uti. This is where I grew up, but this is where I enjoyed playing as a kid. This is the families or the areas, so that when I talk stories and I explain to her, she's able to know, oh, I know that place, Washo, Uguti, things like this happened. And same as last night, we're having a conversation with Mr. Mkambi. Simtshela ukuthi ngasekhaya kunendawo efana nombhonga, kunendawo efana nozwaneni, where there are animals. If you see them, things happen, and there are animals that people see with the naked eye. They get shocked for years. So yeah, we had breakfast at Wimpy, and then we are headed to the area. We're gonna be driving back to go Debeni and also PMP. So guys, do remember to like, subscribe. This is the area I did the urban cruiser review, just to show you guys this area and maybe do recommendations on buying this car if you're going to be traveling on such roads as you can see here. So do remember to like, subscribe, comment down, ask anything, follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.